Every Thursday night, Mrs. Rimmels makes her donuts, and then on Fridays, she brings them to school. She gives one to the principal, one to the school secretary, one to the school nurse, one to Mrs. Downey, who is Goldview's janitor, one to Mr. Melvin, our bus driver, and one to each teacher, which leaves the one on her desk. Mrs. Rimmels saves that donut as the prize for the student who contributed the most to the week's classroom discussion. Sometimes my stomach growls loud enough to be heard across state borders. Today's growl probably reaches California. Bailey leans toward me. Holy magenta, Sage, is that you? Yep. I take a sip from my water bottle. And that better be my donut. I don't say this because I'm hungry or braggy, but because I deserve it. I'm pretty sure I aced the quiz we took yesterday, and bigger than that, Mrs. Rimmels loved what I said about the outsiders. That's the novel our class is reading. I compared the book's main character, Ponyboy, to the character Aladdin, and said they are both judged like they're bad people and nothing more than street rats. But it turns out they're good and smart and way more than their circumstances. I hope you win, Bailey says, snagging a Clorox wipe from her backpack and scrubbing down her desktop with it. She takes out her composition notebook, The Outsiders, and a blue pen. I imagine this will be how she'll set up in court one day, minus the novel. Mrs. Rimmels greets more students. I open my notebook and doodle the Noodler logo. I put a party hat on the N, and then I'm drawing each O into a 5-layer cake when Godzilla walks in. Listen, I say to Bailey, nodding toward my swamp green enemy. Sure enough, Mrs. Rimmels says, "Happy birthday, Miss Priscilla Petty." See, I whisper. Bailey scrunches her eyebrows. Come on, it's so obvious the way Mrs. Rimmels said Priscilla. It's like she's talking about cornmeal or cement. When she said my name, it was all Cocoa Puffs and jacuzzi sounding. You heard it, right? Yep. Bailey bites her lower lip. She always bites her lower lip when she fibs, but I smile anyhow. Students continue filing in, and I add frosting to my doodle. I'll bet you read a whole chapter ahead, Faye says, opening her book. Well, yeah. I say this cocky, but in a way that she knows I'm kidding. I don't tell her I actually finished the book, because that would be real bragging. Priscilla fluffs her hair. She's still talking and hogging Mrs. Rimmels like she's the only one who matters. Do you like my new headband? Ugh, her voice grates on my nerves. Mrs. Rimmels gives a nod. It's very pretty. I'd never admit it out loud, but the gold headband is pretty and looks nice with Priscilla's blonde hair. It was the first gift I opened today. Priscilla is practically shouting, even though she's standing close enough for Mrs. Rimmels' hearing aids to work. Given to me at my birthday breakfast. Mother and Daddy had it sitting right next to my yogurt parfait, along with a pair of tickets to the Mimi Glosser concert at the Pepsi Center in January. I don't usually let jealousy slip in, but its green slime creeps up on me now, not because of the concert or the headband, but because she got to have breakfast with her mom and dad. My daddy, well, he's not home. And my mama had to go in early for her job at the snowy soda factory, like she does every morning. Plus tonight, she'll come home late. At least Mama remembered it was my birthday. She left a note for me on the back of a past-due Excel energy bill that said, "Happy birthday, Sage." She drew pink hearts around my name and also wrote, "I can't skip class after work tonight since I have a test, but we'll celebrate as soon as I get home. Please pick up a cake mix after school, any kind you'd like." Beside the note sat a tower of quarters, which means the cake mix is coming out of our laundromat budget. Godzilla is still yammering at Mrs. Rimmels, saying something about her fancy new sandals. I look down. The sandals are strappy and tan, and she can still wear them with this oddly warm weather, and... Huh? Something on the mushroom gray carpet moves by Priscilla's pink-painted toes. I lean forward and can't believe my eyes. It's a cricket, right by her foot. It's like the universe and the curse are suddenly on my side. Everyone knows Priscilla hates crickets. Plus, I'll open my real gifts at my party this weekend, she says. Jada sees the cricket too. She touches Priscilla's arm. Here goes. I sit up, waiting to see Priscilla lose it over a little bug, waiting to see her embarrass herself and then feel stupid. If I had a cell phone, I'd record this. Maybe somebody will record it and post it, and it'll go viral.